So when it comes to the number of reps in my training, that was almost perfect. I did a I mean, I think this picture shows the best. Can't do it. There we go, right Gotta mentally prepare here. I think that's good. How many was that? I need to know because I have no freaking idea. What's new? I mean, what's new? How about this? That just, in terms of number of reps, that was enough. However many it was, that was enough. Man, we have a gloomy, rainy, to be quite honest, some of my favorite weather. Actually, probably my actual favorite weather. But when it relates to a good gym atmosphere, it's not optimal. It's not the best. This is nap weather, and it was kind of affecting me all day at work, and it carried over to here. But the perfect medicine for that was to do a freaking set, and that seemed to do the trick. Because now I still won't say I'm fully awake, but I'm way closer. That's for damn sure. And I did exactly what I said I was going to, or did I say I was going to? Sunday. Um, well, I think I said it. If not, I meant to. I thought it. That's as far as it got. But I replaced the two and a halves that I kind of pyramid in here with two fives. So it's not much more, but it is 5 more pounds. Um, I did feel it, but honestly, the warm ups themselves even felt a little heavier than normal. I'll just say it like that. Maybe it's the fucking weather. I don't know, but depending on how many reps I did, no, you know, fuck it, never mind. let me scrap what I was even gonna say. I'm just gonna stick with this weight. I've already done one. I'll do two more, and I'm going to do exactly what I've been doing with back on the first exercise, which is three little bit heavier sets, and then followed by two somewhat lighter. It's been working, so why change it? I was actually tempted today, and I might dive into this a little more, maybe at the end of the workout when I'm completely done. But I was tempted to switch things up today, if for no other reason. This is actually probably the only reason, just because I was getting a little bored of doing the whole five set, three heavy, two light method, and it's like it's been working, man. Like I've been feeling it in my back. I dare I say maybe the most ever. Um, so why change it? You know, it's a trap that a lot of people can fall into. But anyways, that was pretty good. I am gonna go back and count. I mean, I did just out of curiosity mainly. But then we'll do two more just like that. Perfect form, everything, right? So when it comes to the number of reps for a what I consider a heavy set, now at this point in my training, that was almost perfect. I did 11, and anytime I say that, I'm thinking about, if I have two more sets left or three more, however many more I have left with that said weight. So I did 11 on the first one. Uh, by the third one, I'll probably be in the single digits, whether it's eight, nine, whatever. Like I said, that's, I mean, pretty much perfect. I don't like using that word with anything, but it's as close to perfect as I can get here, I think. Because the last two or three times I did this, it was just too light. Um, it was. I think Sunday when I had lighter weight on here, again, it was only 5 pounds, so that's kind of crazy what 5 pounds can do. But I think I did like 14 reps on the first one as opposed to 11 here. Granted, like I said, the warm ups felt just slightly heavier today. So that's maybe a little bit of a factor too. But I mean, all in all, pretty fucking good. So let's do step number two. Oh, I'm stuck. Almost worked too good. God damn, whenever that happens. Was that one more rep? I think I might have done one more rep there. I mean, don't take that to the fucking bank. I wouldn't place any bets on that, but I'm like I'm like 72.3% sure I did one more rep. Again, I wouldn't bet on it, but uh, maybe it's just wishful thinking. I think I did though. But again, if I did, let me throw that asterisk in there. If I did one more, here's another case in point of me doing better on the second set than the first one. It's like I'm living in the fucking Twilight Zone or something. I don't know. I just can't seem to wrap my head around that at all. And again, maybe I'm just reading too much into that. Maybe more people do it than I think, and I'm just trying to make a mountain out of a molehill here. But I don't know. I think it's a little weird. Anyways, another good one. Do one more, and I'll lighten it up a little bit. That was a double whammy there. I got a little lightheaded and my stomach started hurting a little bit. You motherfucker. All right, man. I never did go back and count whether I did more in the second one or not. Does it really matter? No. Yes and no. Yes, just for the simple fact that I kind of keep track. I mean, how else are you going to know if you're improving or not? You got to keep a track of the numbers, the weight. Um, Kind of counterintuitive if you don't. So, I mean, at some point I probably will, but in the moment right now, does it matter? No, not really. That's my last heavy one. Now I'm going to take these fives off, all three of them, and damn, I forgot what I've been. It's sad. It was only 2 days ago, and I already forgot what I've been doing with my back down sets here. I think it was 18. I think I worked my way up to 18, so I don't know. We'll try do two more. All right, as is the case with all of my back down sets, at least this is my intention. Sometimes maybe I see someone here I know and I talk and I let it get the better of me. But what's supposed to be the case on all my back down sets, quicker rest period, make it more intense, get the heart rate going a little more. Not that that is the most conducive to building muscle, but again, I did my three heavy stuff with longer rests, kind of crank the intensity up in a different way with lighter weight, more reps, more squeeze, all that good shit. Ah, Mm-mm-mm. One more like that, boys and girls. God damn it. One more like that though. Um, yeah, I'll probably do a drop set. Who am I kidding? I think we'll be good because I think just like these two horror icons right here. I think I killed that set. Fucking killed it. Two good examples right here of what you should strive to be like. You know, they just embodied being a good person, striving to be great at what they do, never giving up. All those kind of things. I mean, I think this picture shows the best. I can't do it. There we go, right there. Peace and love, my friends. Okay, no more jokes. One more here. Mm. All right. Up next, biceps. Machine preacher curls. It is. I figured I'd take it a little easier on my biceps this week. I've been hitting them pretty hard, honestly, with the only 4 sets that I've been doing each week. But I've been doing a lot of unilateral dumbbell preacher curls, which those fuck my biceps up in the best way, but they do. So I figured just for this week, like I said, I'm gonna take it a little easier. That does not mean these are gonna be easy and pretty much pointless sets. Any set that I do in here, it's gotta have some purpose. Um, I don't understand the people that come in here and kind of just go through the motions. Like, what are you doing? I mean, it is better than nothing, I guess, but it's like at a certain point, you might as well just stay home. You're not gonna get hardly anything out of it. Um, so basically, I like to just look at it like each set, each rep needs to have a purpose. So even though this is going to be a little easier because the instability is taken away, it's on a fixed movement. The machine stabilizes for me. That does not mean I'm going to be coasting here. It's still going to be intense, uh, and try to make it as good as I can. So I got the machine maxed out, 12 reps. I don't know. Man, I never should have set this down. Fuck. I did it. Um, yeah, I think I can safely say I'm not gonna get 12 again. That was practically every ounce that I could squeeze out of that set. So I'll do I don't know, at least two more, but I might do three more, making it an even four sets. Uh, we'll see how it goes. It really depends how tough the third set is. You know, by the third set, I'm only getting, well, like I said, let's just see how it goes. Let me do two more, and then I'll go from there. Come on. Okay, I'll do I'll do one back down set here, and we'll count that as a fourth set. And then on top of that, I'll throw in a drop set. So quick little 1 minute rest. I'll bring it up to. I probably won't go that much lighter. Let's just go up. This would be 20, 35 pounds. Do a little back down set with a drop set. That'd be it for biceps. All right, this song is not gonna cut it. I was totally in the fucking zone, and then a song started playing that I mean I like, but for what I need on this set with a drop set, it's not gonna do. This one is though. Okay. Oh, do I really want to do this drop set? Yeah, yeah, I do. All right, that got a little ugly. It got a little ugly. I'm not gonna lie, but sometimes that's okay as long as it's purposeful. You know, you kind of go into it knowing, okay, these X amount of reps that I have left, it's just gonna be a grind. They might not be the prettiest, but just so I can get, say let's say 4 more reps, we're gonna kind of grind it out and cheat and do what we got to do to get them. So not everything has to be fucking picture perfect. I mean, come on, man. How do you really expect? Let me think about it. How do you really expect to make significant gains if every single rep is like a robot? Um, in my opinion, if that's the case, I mean, how hard are you really pushing? Now, I'm not saying I'm not saying throw form out the window and just fucking, you know, put your body at risk of injury here. That's not what I'm saying. But I am saying, say your goal is 12 reps. You think you can do 12 reps with this with X weight? The first 8 or 9, picture perfect form. You're squeezing good, everything's good. And to get to that 12th rep, maybe you start cheating just a little bit. But that kind of lets you know, okay, I'm actually challenging myself here. It's not just so easy. I'm doing 12 like a robot, and I'm not even really making it look like I'm putting any effort in. That's kind of what I'm trying to say. So it's a fine line, but yeah, let's go do some back. Let's wrap this up with some back. All right, we're gonna wrap this up with the same thing that I did Sunday. It was the first time that I did it, um, but I really liked it. It was great isolation. And I don't have to kill myself with how much weight I do. Sometimes that's it can get to be too much on your nervous system. So it's nice that when you can find an exercise that is good isolation. You don't have to go crazy heavy because of that. Um, and just focus on squeezing my back. I don't want it to focus on anything else at this point. So I got the 80s. I think I finished with that last week. Now, granted, this is a little probably on the lighter side, even with the fact that I've already done 10 sets. It's probably a little on the lighter side, but um, that's kind of the whole point at this point. Like I said, I don't want to go too crazy with the amount of weight that I'm lifting. This is all just about isolating my back. So yeah, I think for at this point in the workout, that's pretty perfect. So let's do 2 more with a drop set, of course. Uh, all right, I practically took no time between that last set and drop set until now when I'm about to pose. And this is probably going to turn out to be a mistake, but I just want to give it into it, honestly. I really do. Um, so, how many did I do? I did 5 sets of lat pull downs, and then 3 sets of those. Well, what do we call those? Isolated rows, dumbbell rows, isolated, isolated dumbbell rows. I don't know. Anyways, um, so that's only 8 sets of back, but if you count the 2 drop sets, 10. 4 sets of biceps with the drop set. But I just did back Tuesday. Um, so I mean, I really don't need a lot of volume. So I after that set, the last set that I just did with the drop set, I could feel my back starting to get that sore feeling, and I think it's because I just trained it Sunday, only 1 day rest between. So there's no sense in overdoing it. I did what I needed here. Um, I do see myself going up in weight with those isolated dumbbell rows that I just finished with. Um, Probably pretty soon, and it might be pretty rapid too. But we'll see how it works out. Anyways, let's do some posing. Wait, there we go, right there. Oh fuck. Yeah, my back is fucked. Every second of that, my back was, I mean, just pretty much blown up and sore already. Again, to really no surprise, I just trained it Sunday, so I think I think it's time for cardio. This is what day is this? Day 8 of the 60-day blitz. Um, so day 8. If I could just trim this up, I know I keep saying it, but that's really what's I feel like keeping my physique from going to the next level. Given that bodybuilding is all about illusions, it is. You don't have to be the biggest, the tallest, although sometimes that helps. Um, it's that illusion, you know. And I know. Well, as a matter of fact, let's just look at it right now. See, right there. I mean, that alone would take inches off my waist. So if I could just trim that up, man, and that's the plan. That's the plan. So day 8, success. I'm gonna go do cardio.